Imagine if all the money in the world was distributed fairly among everyone. What do you think would happen after 5 years? Well, there is a theory that says that some would go back to being poor and others would go back to being rich. Why do you think this would happen? Do you want to know the secrets to becoming richer and more successful? Are you looking for a way to improve your life and achieve your dreams? Do you want to evolve personally and be more than your surroundings? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then this video is for you. In the next few minutes we will show you the essential principles and concepts you need to succeed and achieve the life you've always wanted. Join us until the end of the video, but first we invite you to subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, and leave the following sentence in the comment box if you want to be part of the financial circle of Street Capital. I take control of my life, I transform my thinking, I empower myself and I achieve my happiness. Poverty is not in the amount of money you have, but in the way you think. If you want to be successful you must work on yourself as much as you work on your job or business. Because there are not only poor people but also poor minds. Many people do not take advantage of their true potential and their true power, and it is for this reason that after having won the lottery once, after some time they return to their economic state of poverty. They did not educate their mind for wealth and prosperity. There are two important words that are linked together, have and become. You can't just have success and wealth, you have to become the kind of person who is able to create success and wealth. Successful people don't expect to receive something without first becoming the person who is capable of generating it. Remember when you said, I want to have more money? Well, it's time to change that, to, I want to become the person who is capable of generating more money. Remember, your present and your future depends on your actions and decisions today. A good example of a person who turned her thoughts into reality is Oprah Winfrey. Oprah was born into a poor family and had a difficult childhood, but she became the person she wanted to be and did not let her past define her. She worked hard on her career in television and media, and eventually became one of the most prominent and successful people in the world. Oprah is a clear example that you can turn your thoughts into reality if you are willing to work hard and believe in yourself. Want to be the best version of yourself? Then start taking control today. Many find it hard to change because they fall into their old habits and thought patterns. It's easy to say I want to be more positive or I want to be more organized, but are you really making the changes necessary to get there? Many of us tend to have the same thoughts and feelings all the time, which means we are following the same routines. But, if you want to be the best version of yourself, you have to break those patterns and do things differently. It's time to unlock your true potential. Unlocking your potential may require some introspection and hard work, but here are some tips that can help you. Know your strengths and weaknesses. Learn about your skills and areas for improvement, so you can develop yourself and reach your goals. Set realistic and achievable goals. Decide what you really want to achieve. Your reality is a reflection of your thoughts. If you always think in sadness, neediness and feel like a victim, that is what you will see in your life. But if you change your thoughts to positivity, strength and gratitude, that is what you will attract into your life. What's inside of you is more important than anything outside of you, because that's what determines how you see the physical world. A person who victimizes all the time is one who always feels wronged by external circumstances, such as bad luck, negative people, overwhelming work, etc., and refuses to see his or her role in the unfolding of events and take action to improve his or her situation. Instead of focusing on solutions, this person concentrates on blame and complaining. So, there are two types of people: those who allow themselves to be overcome by adversity and feel victimized by their bad luck, and those who stand up and look for solutions. James Salen tells a story about two young men who lost their savings in a bank failure. One of them became desperate and immersed himself in repetitive thoughts of worry, regret and weakness, while the other decided to take action and work to recover his financial situation. The difference between them is attitude. One gave up in the face of adverse circumstances, while the other was able to overcome them. So which group do you fall into? Do you give up or do you fight for your goals? Constant regretful thinking can have a negative impact on a person's life, limiting their ability to reach their goals and achieve happiness. However, people who are able to overcome these thoughts and take control of their lives are admirable, and it is possible to learn from them and apply their approaches to our own lives. Life can be a roller coaster ride. Sometimes it seems like nothing is going right, and other times everything is happiness and success. But what really matters is how you react to those situations. Some people see a bad situation and give up, while others see it as an opportunity to grow and better themselves. The key is in your thoughts and how you approach them. Are you going to let yourself be defeated, or are you going to rise up and overcome adversity? You are the architect of your own world. With your thoughts you can build a life full of joy, happiness, and beauty, or a sad and difficult life. It is entirely up to you. Everything you experience on the outside, everything that surrounds you, is simply a reflection of what is happening on the inside. So, remember that you have the power to create your reality with your thoughts. Build a world that makes you feel good. Your mind is like a powerful genie. Whatever you ask it to do comes true. That's why it's important to be aware of what you think and what you want in life. If you want to be happy, you have to fill your mind with positive thoughts. And if you want to have a beautiful world around you, you have to imagine it and believe it in your mind. That's how simple and that's how powerful the power of your thoughts is. The story of Aladdin and his magic lamp is a perfect example of how your thoughts can affect your reality. Aladdin initially found himself in an unfavorable situation, living in poverty and without much prospect for change. However, one day he discovered the magic lamp and began to wish for things and visualize them in his mind, such as wealth and an easy life. By using the lamp and uttering the wish, his reality began to transform and align with his positive thoughts and desires. How have you reacted in the face of adversity? Do you often feel scared or brave, ignorant or intelligent, insecure or serene? It all depends on you and how you think about the situations around you. Circumstances can only control you if you let them. But you know what? You have the power to change everything with your thoughts. If you feel like the world is pulling you this way and that, it's time for you to take charge and understand the true power you have in your thoughts. Have you noticed how some people seem to have a negative attitude, and others even in similar situations have a positive attitude? Well, that's because what makes the difference is not the situation, but how each person sees it and reacts to it. So if you concentrate on having only positive and constructive thoughts, you will remain happier, stronger, more compassionate and more loving. In short, you will be a cooler and happier person. What happens when we look at the people around us? The answer is that what we see depends on what we think. If we are suspicious, we will see everyone as suspicious. If we are liars, we do not believe that there is anyone who always tells the truth. If we are envious, we will see envy everywhere. But, if we think in love and trust, we will awaken that love and trust in others as well. So, what kind of look do you want to have? What kind of person do you want to be? The choice is yours. Do you want to be happy and see others happy too? Then be a good and generous person. There is nothing better than rejoicing in the success of others. You don't know what envy means, and if you are looking for happiness in the distant future, I have good news for you, you can find it here and now. There is a happy world inside you, you just have to find it and make it yours. Forget your worries and complaints, nothing you blame is the cause of the sadness around you. The solution lies within yourself. Do you want to live a life full of light and joy? Then say goodbye to complaints and worries. It's time to empower yourself and transform your life. Don't let your thoughts plunge you into darkness. Instead, strengthen your faith, learn things and consider a life full of good opportunities. Did you know that our habits and propensities are influenced by our environment and our genes? But you have the power to change what you think and desire, and that in turn will change your outer reality. It's time to bring out your best self and enjoy a life full of happiness. One example of a well-known person who has strengthened her faith and empowered herself is actress and activist Queen Latifah. She has spoken publicly about how her faith in God has been a constant source of strength and comfort in her life, and has used her platform to advocate for important causes such as racial equality and social justice. Through her music, film and television, she has inspired many to strengthen their own faith and empower themselves. If you follow the tips in this short video, you'll be living a life of success and wealth in no time. Take heart and start transforming yourself into the best version of you today. In summary, we have explored together some of the most important concepts to achieve personal evolution and improve our quality of life. We have talked about the importance of breaking negative habits and patterns, strengthening our faith and beliefs, and empowering ourselves to create a positive environment full of opportunities. But the most important thing to remember is that personal evolution is a continuous process and that it is always possible to keep growing and improving. Therefore, we encourage you to continue researching and learning more about this topic and apply these concepts in your own life. Thank you for watching this video, and we hope that the conclusions shared here have been useful and inspire you to continue on your path towards personal evolution. If you liked this video, give it a like, share the knowledge, and don't forget to leave in the comment box the following message if you want to belong to Street Capital Financial Circle. I take control of my life, transform my thinking, empower myself, and achieve my happiness. See you next time.